Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me today. I've just got some foundation on and a bit of lipstick. I haven't done anything else because I've got loads of makeup to show you, but not today because look what arrived in the post. 48-hour tracked. I do wonder, was she listening to me? Because I couldn't get this expedited delivery. Who knows? But anyway, it got here and I only ordered it the other day, so apologies, Charlotte Tilbury. Thank you so much. And I'm sorry about my little rant about delivery, but you've delivered this time, so thank you so much. You see, I will praise you where praise is deserved. That was put out very, very quickly. Now, I was a bit dubious about whether or not I wanted this. And I was looking at the ingredients and I was a bit worried it was going to pill, and you know, I was kind of, oh, it's a lot of money to spend and maybe I'm going to regret it and wish I'd got another cream and whatever. So what I did is, as well as ordering this, I ordered a sample. So you can get a sample. Now, where is my sample? Let me go and get my sample. It's here somewhere under a load of stuff that I haven't sorted through yet. Ah, here we go. I've found it. There you go. So I got my sample and I immediately tried this out. So I haven't actually opened the bottle yet, but I will. And the first thing I wanted to try, so this was my fear that it was going to pill. I had my foundation on before this arrived, so I haven't tried it under foundation, but I'm pretty certain this is not going to pill. So let me just put some on here. Sorry, I've been swatching for my sister on my hand. Right, here it is. It smells just like magic cream, just feels a bit lighter. It smells exactly the same as magic cream. And so I did the kind of let's rub, 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 rub. No pilling. No pilling whatsoever. And it feels quite moisturising, but just lighter. So I'm actually very happy with this. Because I have to admit, a little bit worried. So, shall we open the box and see what it looks like? Because now I know I'm going to keep it. I literally thought I'm going to wait until I'm on with my Ali Pallies to open the box. So here we are. And this is what it looks like. Very interesting. It's interesting she hasn't done a rose gold top, but I think it's because she was aiming towards men as well with this. Because I know they've said a lot that this could be used by men, and I think they were trying to make it a little bit more unisex. I would have quite liked a rose gold top. I don't know what you think, but that's just being picky. But you do have rose gold when you take the lid off. And I like the fact that this is in a pump, because I read a review once about magic cream, and it was a review by a skincare expert that said the ingredients in Charlotte's magic cream are superb, but the big problem is it comes in a jar, and so a lot of the ingredients will get ruined by air. And actually, if it came in a pump, it would be better. So I did read that, and I just wish I could remember who'd said it, because I would like to follow up whether she bought it. So there is the cream. Now, because I've put some foundation on, and I'm not going to take it all off now, I'm just going to put this on my hands. I'm going to rub it in all over my hands, and I'll put some foundation over the top of my hands, just so that we can make doubly sure. It smells exactly the same, that sort of rose scent, feels very light but still moisturizing. So that was the other thing, because she was saying it would be good for oily skin. I was thinking it might just be a bit too mattifying, but it's not. It's just, it smells wonderful. Feels wonderful, feels a lot less kind of sticky than the regular one. Should we put some foundation over the top? I'll be straight back. I just need to get some foundation. Now, I was worried about more moisturising foundations because of the silicones in it, which are, in fairness, in the original Magic Cream. But I just felt, because she was saying it was more for oily skin, that might be a problem. So I'm going to put a bit, I'm shaking my Light Wonder foundation. I'm going to put a bit of Light Wonder on one side. Probably put too much, actually. I'm not used to putting foundation on my hands to test out things, but let's just, I might have to put the other one on my other hand. No pilling, nothing. Actually, that looks very nice. Look at that. So that is Light Wonder foundation. In fact, we could just put the airbrush over the top, couldn't we? Because it would still pill if it was going to. I don't know why, I just was convinced it was going to pill. Right, so I'll just put a little dot there of Airbrush Flawless foundation. And of course, that's enough for the whole face. No problem at all. And it glides really smoothly over the cream. Absolutely wonderful. I'm very pleased, very happy. And I think you will be too. So it's just basically a lighter version of Magic Cream. So it's not as thick. There are different ingredients. So let me just go through the ingredients for you. Oh, doesn't my hand look lovely now? Except it's not quite the shade for my hand. Okay, I'm just going to go through the ingredients and we'll compare them to the regular Magic Cream. And then obviously I'm going to update you. This is a very first impression, just arrived, but I will update you over the next few days as to what I think about it and how it works under the serum, because I still have a little bit of serum left. But wouldn't it be great, please, please, Charlotte, if you offered the serum at a bit lower price, because we're all running out. Come on, you know you can do it. A flash sale or something, please. Right, I'm just going to take this off, clean up my hands, and then I will read all about the ingredients. Okay, I've just pulled out my Magic Cream as well, which is unopened. I've got one that's unopened so that we can do a comparison of any ingredients or what it says. So let's just read what it says on the side of the box, shall we? A miracle Replexium, a magic binymph peptide enhanced formula with a lightweight feel and satin smooth finish. Moisturizes for up to 24 hours, defends against pollution and blue light technology. Now, apparently this blue light technology means it protects you against the blue light that a phone transmits, which is a bit of an eye-opener to me because I didn't realise that did anything to the skin. But I need to read up a bit more about that and do a bit more research. Very interesting. So it says wrinkles appear visibly reduced by up to 27%, but this was as tested on, right, it's a little asterisk, 32 people. So there were different tests carried out. There was one test, 32 people. One was tested on 30 people over 4 weeks. And another was tested on 24 people. Now this has got an SPF of 20 in it. Charlotte's original one has only got an SPF of 15 in it. However, I take that with a bit of a pinch of salt. Not that I'm not saying I believe it. I do believe it. But SPF 20, one, is a very low SPF. And two, you need to put an awful lot on in order to get enough protection. Either with a foundation, moisturiser, you could probably do it. But I wouldn't want to rely on that alone But if you're one of these people that forgets to put SPF on, then it's great that it's got an SPF 20 instead of 15 in it. So that's a really good plus point for this. Okay, now it says the ingredients. It says, apply this lightweight cream to your face and neck using Charlotte Tilbury Tap 5-minute facial. Boost your complexion starting from the lower cheeks. So she gives you the instructions, which again, when you buy the magic cream, is inside the box. So there's like a 4-point kind of method of how to apply it. Now, in terms of ingredients, they are a little bit different to the magic cream ingredients. One of them, the main things, was this Replexium, which I don't think her magic cream had in, but it is in the new serum. I will double check that and I'll put it on voiceover if I'm wrong, but I don't think she's got Replexium in the original magic cream. It's a kind of trademarked ingredient that is supposed to, I think, I'll tell you a bit in the voiceover what Replexium is, because I'll need to just make double sure I've got it right. Okay, the original magic cream does not have Replexium in it. But what this does have in it, which the magic cream doesn't, is a oil called Crambe Absinica oil. I think that's how you pronounce it. Apologies if it's incorrect. Instead of her camellia oil, she has this Crambe Absinica seed oil, which is very high in erucic acid, which I happen to know is a component of rapeseed oil. But apparently this oil mimics very closely that of human sebum, i.e. human oil in the skin, which actually stops the skin overproducing oil. So it's a bit like a jojoba. A jojoba does a similar thing. So it's an oil that tricks your skin into thinking, I've got enough oil in it, I don't need to produce any more. So it's a very clever oil. So I wanted to say that. So that's why. So she's basically, that's why she's targeting this more for oily skin, is that she has replaced camellia oil with this other oil, which again, I can't really pronounce, but you will see it listed in the ingredients there. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, it's very interesting to read about the ingredients. But as far as I'm aware, the Replexium is not in the original magic cream, but it is in the serum and it is in this new magic cream light. You have got in here, the other thing is this coconut alkanes, which is a kind of natural. Let me just check, because I need to just check this again. I'll be back. Okay, so coconut alkanes give the moisturizer a lightweight texture, kind of a very natural form taken from coconut oil. It's also got some other ingredients in it that are supposed to help. A couple of trademark, the Replexium, but there's also something called City Shield, which is supposed to protect you from pollutants in the environment, and a seed oil that I need to check the name of again, and I'm going to put it here, but that helps you to keep your face smooth. So there are a few different ingredients, but you've got your peptides and the vitamin E, and it smells just like the original magic cream. And I think, to be honest, having felt this on my skin, I think I'm going to love it for a change, because sometimes, you know, if you put your sunscreen on and you've got a moisturising foundation, the magic cream original can just get a bit too much and I end up with a bit of an oily T-zone. So I do have dry skin, but I do tend to get sometimes a bit oily down the T-zone area. So I'm going to be really interested to try this. Now, what do I think? I think, do you know what I'd like to see? Let's have some smaller versions. This is 50 ml, so it's equivalent to the original size of the magic cream, and they're the same price. I would like to see a smaller version, because she does the magic cream in 30ml version and a travel size version. It would be great if there was a travel size version of this, or even if she did a little duo with the serum, a travel size serum. I know I criticised it was only 8ml, but if it had the magic cream light in with it, which has also got the Replexium, I think that would be a really lovely duo to have. But first impressions are, I'm pleasantly surprised. I was getting a bit, you know, but actually it smells beautiful. It smells just like the original, and I think that must be the rose oil. Is there some rose oil in here? There must be, because it smells the same. I can't see rose oil. I can smell rose oil anyway. It smells, yes, there is Rosa Damascena extract. So it smells just like the original magic cream, but it's a lot lighter. Okay, I've just popped on in the middle of this video because I put the video out and there were moments where there was no sound and I cannot correct it. The only way to correct it is to take the voiceovers out, which means not hearing what I had to say. So there were a couple of things that I said on voiceover. So I'm going to now say them on the video so that I could cut that out and so that you can hear the whole video. I don't know what's going wrong, but it just doesn't seem to like me putting voiceovers on videos today. So what I was saying is, I think there's a huge advantage to this, which cannot be overemphasized. The fact that it is in a pump dispenser, and that it's not going to go off. You know, the jar is not going to keep your cream as fresh as in a pump dispenser. And going back to the seed oil that I can't pronounce, what needs to be pointed out is because it mimics human sebum, it doesn't mean if you've got dry skin, it's going to dry out your skin, right? What it means is because it mimics human sebum, if you overproduce oil, it is going to actually mimic oil and it's going to stop you overproducing oil. But if you need it, it's going to be there. So it's great if you have combination skin. Right, now I'm going to now upload this video and hopefully, fingers crossed, there won't be any blanks anymore because I've taken out all the voiceovers, or most of them. So I think I've left one behind, but I think that one's working. I hope so. Anyway, you're going to hear me finish off and conclude now. Sorry about the sound problems earlier. So I will come back and give you an update. I'll update you in a week's time. I'm going to start using this. I'll switch from this now, switch over to this from my magic cream and let you know what I think of it. But my first impression is very good. I'm happy with that. There is no pilling, which is what I worried about, because whenever something says it's better for oily skin, and the fact that it's sort of got oil absorbing properties, anything like that, you always worry that it's gonna pill on your skin with a moisturizing foundation on top, but it doesn't. And Light Wonder is a very moisturizing foundation, so it was a good one to test it with. So very happy with that, and I'm glad I got the full size now, because I was just going to order the sample and buy something small like a pencil sharpener, but I'm actually glad that I bought this and that I'm going to try this with the serum. And let me know what your thoughts are. If you have any questions, I'll try and answer them. I'm not a dermatologist, but I like what I like, and I do like Charlotte's skincare. So let me know what you think of this, and if I haven't answered any burning questions, just put them in the comments, and I'll see you all very soon, because I've got a lot of things to show you in the next few days, and I've also got a lot of questions for Ask Ali. So thank you, keep them coming in. Take care and have a lovely day. Mwah.